Welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies Fusion. Today, we continue this journey of beating this game on maximum difficulty. We are back to the daytime, and now at the pool. Let's get into it. Level 19 gives us the lily pad to simply plant things on the water. Lily pads are not being blown out of the water, because it now has a really helpful trait for these pool levels. Certain plants, when placed on top of it, makes it start producing plants of the same type once a while, which helps us save money as we don't start with as much sun as before. It also has an upgraded plant called cattail by using a fertilizer on it. Cattail occupies the space of a plant, but it shoots 2 homing spikes at zombies. But if you are seeing the gameplay on the time-lapse, you can see that I'm not exactly familiar with this type of layout yet. I still won, though, so we move on to the next level. Level 20 gives us the squash, a relatively cheap one-time use plant to squash zombies. It is great for early game, but I somehow almost dumped it in the water and not care about its usage in these levels. I only use it in the water though, because potato mine, another one-time use plant, cannot be planted on the water. Lily pad fortunately can produce them, so that's nice to know. Football zombies are present here, known for being fast and tanky, but I got through thanks to Compsilla, an advanced fusion that can bite zombies, spit out zombie parts and heal itself. And we move on to the next level. Level 21 gives us the 3-peater, a 3-headed pea shooter that shoots peas and lanes here and next to it. It has a fusion with squash called the squash spreader, shooting small squashes that slows down, pierces, and bounces when hitting a zombie. I think that's pretty much it, but there are a couple of fusions that I use here. Cattail has a fusion with ice shroom called Frost Cattail. It does extra damage to frozen zombies, but doesn't actually apply ice effects, so it's only a support ice plants. Sun Shooter, a fusion of pea shooter and sunflower, to produce sun while dealing damage to zombies. Oh, and lily pad can also produce 3-peaters, but outside of that, I think we can move on to the next and more important level. After getting the Tangle Kelp, it's time to go to the next fusion challenge for this series, the Hydra Kelp. A fusion of squash, 3-peater, and tangle kelp. It shoots kelp squashes similar to the small squashes, but has a bonus of slowing down zombies if they are in the water. If a zombie is slowed down enough by the kelps, it gets pulled into the water and drowns. You don't want to be that zombie if I were you. And even the zombies get close. It pulls up to 3 of the zombies with them. This level is really long, having 4 flags, and aquatic zombies like the Dolphin Rider and Zombarines forces us to use Hydra kelps. I also changed the defense layout a little bit, but there is another surprise when the 4th flag starts. Yes, a literal boss shows up. It has a ton of health. It smashes plants on the ground and summons minions on the spot. This alone makes us scared of the 4 flag levels because now we don't want to lose a lawnmower in case we can't defend it. But we have to move on and forget about the fear because level 22 features the Tangle debuff. I've explained it with Hydra Kelp before, so I won't go over it. Thanks to Hydra Kelp, this level was made easy and I repeated the strategy one used previously. And that's it. Enjoy this really quick time lapse, I guess. Level 23 grants us the Jalapeno, a one-time use plant that burns an entire lane. Many fusions with this plant can inflict inflamed, which is an effect that makes the zombie explode on death and spreads the effect. This creates a snowball effect, contrary to its name, as the effect gets stronger with more zombies getting this effect. Ice Shroom, whose fusions can inflict freeze effects, is more leaned into domino effect. As the zombie in the front gets slower, more zombies in the back goes forward, essentially grouping them up. Enough of that, Zombonis are present, being vehicles that leave ice trails that takes up place and crushes plant in the front. They are also fast and tanky, so I struggled taking them down in time, but the next plant will be useful to take these guys down. Level 24 gives us Spikeweed, a trap plant that deals damage to zombies stepping on it. It can stop Zombonis, although at the cost of itself. Fortunately, we can now take down the annoying Zombonis trying to crush our wall. Even better, it has an upgrade plant called Spike Rock by using a fertilizer on it, letting it take down even more Zombonis at once. And both plants can be fused with Jalapeno too. Like I said earlier, inflict inflamed. This is just a nice trap plant to have with you. So time to move on to the next level. Unlocking Torchwood makes me want to do the next fusion challenge, and for what? fused by a torchwood and 2 jalapenos. Many P-based projectiles that go through it get an upgrade to their damage and sometimes ability. It also passive burns nearby zombies as self-defense and creates a jalapeno explosion on death. It is a really useful plant in defenses that uses many P-shooter fusions. And the zombies here can actually help us build a strong defense. Football Tallnut Zombie, while generally has the most health out of the cast here, drops a football helmet on death, and we can use it on Gatling Peas to turn them into football Gatlings, firing mini metal peas that deal more damage and even more against armored zombies. Every 20 shots, they shoot a larger metal pea that scares away a football zombie from the lawn, making it a really useful plant. The challenge is not really a challenge despite being a 4-flag one, so let's move on to the next level. Unlocking Inferno Wood also makes level 25 easy, because now I have a damage booster to my defense. But this level is also a 4-flag, so yeah. Also, I use Spike Spreader, a fusion of 3-peter and Spikeweed, which can help dealing with zombonis as they deal extra damage to them. Unfortunately, I could not deal with the boss in the final wave, so I had to use the lawnmower to deal with it and move on. Also, I want to give you tips if you're trying this challenge yourself. The main part of this challenge is finding the right fusions to deal with the zombies as effective and efficient as possible. There are like hundreds of fusions that you can use. There is no way you cannot find the right plan use. So keep searching through the list and choose the best for the level. You may have to actively make a strategy in some sort of way rather than just planting randomly. Anyways, I hope you can take these advices and try to beat this yourself. Level 26 is where I got Spike Rock as a way to directly upgrade Spikeweeds rather than using a fertilizer. This is also where I changed my plant options a bit. I brought in Pea Shooter and Chomper this time as there is no pole vaulting zombies here. These two combined with Walnut makes Compsilla, which can bite zombies, spit their body parts and heal itself. Sun Shooter, a fusion of Pea Shooter and Sunflower, benefits from Inferno Wood by producing more sun with the projectiles. Multipeter, a fusion of Pea Shooter and 3-peter, has attack modes to switch from, as well as shooting more peas overall. Thanks to Multipeter, I can actually deal with a boss at the final wave of this level, being able to pile damage on that lane alone. I also stall the boss for a while, and that's how I do it. Level 27 is the final level of the pool, being the first conveyor level of the series. It gives us a limited but free range of plants on the conveyor. The strategies here are very limited, so I could not defeat the boss at the final wave. But this just shows how far Plants vs. Zombies Fusion has gone. There are still many strategies you can use, and the game also has a ton of post-game content waiting for us. There is even a game mode for elite gamers who is seeking a challenge, so I highly recommend playing this game if you are a pro at Plants vs. Zombies. Anyways, that will be it for this video. This series may be not as hard as it seems, but oh boy, just wait until you see me play the fog levels, because I play those and I low-key actually lose a lot more than before. See ya!